We're in September, and that means that it is iPhone season. Apple is right around the corner from announcing their new iPhone 13 and 13 Pro Max alongside the iPhone 13 mini. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 4 features that I'm going to need to see from Apple in order for me to upgrade from my iPhone. Right now, I'm rocking the 11 Pro Max, which is what I'm filming this video on for you guys today. And I love the phone. Cameras are awesome. The battery life is the best I've ever experienced. It's a powerhouse. The design is so beautiful, and it's one of the last iPhones that Apple made with the rounded design from the iPhone 6. Now, Apple is notorious for not bringing features that other phones have, like wireless charging. They were late to the game with that. Reverse wireless charging, what they don't have on their current lineup that a bunch of Android phones already have. And that is my first feature that I'm going to need to see from Apple this year for me to upgrade is reverse wireless charging. Now, the hardware that they have on the iPhone 12 is capable of wireless charging reversely, but Apple doesn't enable it. And the reason I know this is because the iPhone charge bank that you can put on your iPhone 12 is compatible with reverse wireless charging from the iPhone. They just don't enable it via software. Why they do this, I don't know. Apple is just so unpredictable when they decide to do things or when they don't decide to do things, like the wireless charging, for example. They were late to the game with that. They should have announced it with the iPhone 7, but they never did. And wireless charging or reverse wireless charging is one of those features that you can't really improve upon. There is no improving reverse wireless charging. It is what it is, and it does what it does. Apple typically is late to the game with features because they try to make them better, make them more Apple-y, make them more seamless. But you can't make it more seamless. It is what it is, and I want it on my new iPhone if I'm gonna upgrade. The second feature I'm gonna need to see on the new iPhone for me to upgrade is 120 Hertz. Apple is late to the game. They have this on their iPad Pros. They don't have it on their iPhones. I don't understand why. Maybe it's because they need a lot of volume. They need a lot of panels that can support 120 Hertz, and they haven't had that up until this point with suppliers. But the iPhone needs 120 Hertz for me to upgrade. I'm rocking 60 Hertz on my iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I have used phones with 90 Hertz and 120 Hertz, and I can tell the difference. I didn't think I would be able to tell the difference from 90 Hertz to 120 Hertz or even 60 Hertz, but trust me, it's a big difference, and it makes you feel like your phone is faster, even though your iPhone isn't actually faster. So that high refresh screen is another feature I'm going to need to see on the new iPhone. Third feature I'm going to need to see from Apple this year in the iPhone 13 Pro Max is a smaller notch. The notch came out with the iPhone 10. I was never a fan up until the point where I was willing to keep my iPhone 8 Plus because I didn't like the notch. But the new cameras on the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max made me want to upgrade because I use it to film these YouTube videos. So the iPhone 8 Plus just wasn't cutting it anymore for me. But having a smaller notch just makes the phone look more refined, makes the phone look more futuristic. I see all these Android phones with no notches, camera hole cutouts, and quite honestly, they look more futuristic. They look more like they belong in 2021 than the iPhones do because of the notch. Now, Apple may not make the notch smaller this year, or they may. It's up to them to decide, but if I'm gonna upgrade, I definitely wanna see a smaller notch because 99% of the time, I'm looking at the phone from the front. I'm not looking at it from the back. And I want to see a notable difference if I'm going to be dropping over $1,000 on the new iPhone. So that is another feature I want to see is a smaller notch. Now this feature is a Hail Mary. I know that Apple is probably not going to do this, but I want to see matte sides on the Pro models of the iPhones. If I'm going to buy an iPhone, I'm going to get the best one, because I'm not gonna upgrade my phone every single year to the newest model. So I'm gonna go for the Pros. The only downside I see from a design standpoint in the Pros is that they have a glossy side where it gets scratched up, you see smudges, and quite frankly, I would much rather have the matte aluminum sides of the iPhone 12 and then have the frosted back of the iPhone Pro. Have that into one iPhone, that would be my perfect iPhone. I don't really care about the camera quality. My 11 Pro Max is pretty good, but all of my Apple accessories are aluminum. Like this keyboard, this trackpad is white and aluminum. This keyboard is white and aluminum. This mouse is aluminum and white. Why can't I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max with a white frosted back and aluminum matte sides, with a smaller notch, 120 Hertz, and reverse wireless charging, and keeping MagSafe. That would be my perfect iPhone. So those are the 4 features that I want to see in the new iPhone 13 Pro Max in order for me to upgrade from my 11 Pro Max. Make sure to subscribe because I'm making more Apple videos on leaks, rumors, my viewpoint on Apple as a company and some of the things that they do and some of the things that I would like to see in the future from Apple. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.